Is it possible to make a competitive deck by buying one box and prize support? In this challenge, I will buy one box from each set as they come out and make a deck from those, and what I win from entering constructed format tournaments, meaning no trading and no online purchases. If you only get a box of each set, can you play Star Wars Unlimited competitively? Welcome to the Star Wars Unlimited journey. Alright, so in this episode we ended up going immediately from that huge tournament to a small local store showdown. And I'd never been to this location before, and we ended up meeting the owner, and he was talking about, like what kind of store he wanted to be running, and he was always talking about making it like very inviting for new players and stuff like that. So, very generous. So when we were playing the store showdown, it was like pack per win and all that on top of all the additional store showdown stuff. So we got like, as soon as we got there, we went right from one tournament to the next tournament, and we were like all in a group going in, and so there's a couple of the guys that you'll probably see on the Star Wars hype, and it was pretty fun. And so I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed the store. Really inviting, awesome place. Really takes care of the people there, and I would definitely recommend going to this store. It's a little out of the city, but I'd recommend it.
Just needs to win 2 more games.
So what do we get for this? This is the Showdown, so it should be for the base win dues, and then for
Yes!
get a takedown.
Leia? Yes, I got Leia. That's so good.
You're not trying to trade or anything, right? You're just trying to look.
No, I'm later on. I'm going to be doing it.
Hyperspace that deck out, brother.
3PO, R2, yes. New supply I have, but these are all in the deck. Thank you.
He doesn't care.
Thank you, game.
Just like whatever. Crash card.
Yeah. Alright, so I don't think we made any changes to the deck, but what I would have changed, I made a little list here. So I put R2 and Leia in for the chopper and C-3PO. I'd switch it to a 30 base. Take out Shoot First for the 3rd Hero Ceremony. I'd take out both copies of Headhunter for 2 Gorilla Attack Pods. But honestly, I'm pretty sure I didn't change anything to the deck, because it performed pretty good. Alright, so in our videos we're going to be using some of the music from La Dolce Vita Jazz. It's a local instrumental jazz quartet based in Minneapolis. I actually ended up working with some of the guys before, and so happened to be in a band, and they do amazing jazz music. They have, there's 4 of them, so it's a quartet. They have sax, bass, keys, and drums. I went out to one of their events that are almost always free. Some of them aren't, but they go in really nice places. They make amazing music, and all they want is more people to listen to the music that they make. They're really, really talented. In the description there's a Google form. You can enter into their email, check out their music live, and let's get back into the video.
High roll. Ready? There you go, beat it. There you go, I got it. Take that shit. Viper Probe. Let me see that hand.
What are you going to do?
Spacer.
Your base. Fast?
Yeah.
Base for 3.
And later.
3. DJ.
2, 4, 5.
Take initiative.
Sabine thing? Yeah.
Base for 3.
For 2. Surprise strike in
For 8. 3 down.
2.
Base for 2.
Ping.
Take initiative.
Another wing, so we have 2 wings now. Not just a wing, and then I'll attack your base.
Let's go. I take initiative.
I'll ping it.
I'm gonna ECL. I'll give him the shield first, and then he'll hit him.
Yeah.
Pop him the shield. I'll waylay that.
Damn.
And then Bobo ready to resource.
I'll ping us.
1 for Vita.
Let's just do the one.
Okay, ready? I'll trade.
Good trade. I'll ping.
Resupply.
Four. Donna. I'll heal one. And then I'll Sabine.
I was like, oh, that's a pretty good hit. Oh, let's see.
Bobo will hit Sabine.
So I'm gonna attack your base.
Bobo will attack again.
Okay.
Base for 3.
We'll go into your base for 4.
Base for 3.
Bean pings.
OB. I'll take O'Donnell.
Falcon.
Base for 6.
All hit is the 3. Keep fighting. Attack your base for 3.
I'll do no good Falcon. Exhausted.
Exhausted. Jeddah City.
Base for 4.
2.
I take initiative.
5.
Surprise strike. With Crafty Smuggler.
A benthic.
Take an initiative.
Spec horse. AC going in. While attacking your base.
2. I'll take initiative.
Rogue operative.
That's kind of scary. 2 to ping. 5 for boss. Going to Rogue Operative. So I'll take 2 back. And I'll defeat them.
Done.
Well,
And then attack your base.
shoot first on Donnie.
Oh, nice.
And then boss get played in an event, so I'll deal 2 damage. And then Bobo ready 2 resources.
Oh my goodness. Ping for 1. I'll play Sabine. Attack.
For 3?
For 3. To your base.
Base for 3. Yep.
Net.
I will hit base for 6.
I'll claim.
Boss will hit base for 4.
Surprise strike him in.
I will do base for 4.
Play red 3.
I'll waylay that. And then boss will deal 2 damage.
I'll ping.
Anybody done on one stream?
I will take this guy out. And ready 2 resources. Viper Pro.
We're at Adventure. We're at Adventure Loot, and this is the first time being here. And it's a store showdown, and it's 5 rounds. And then so I ended up going against Boba, and I beat him on turn 4 in the first round, and then the next 2 he just brained one. But like, because it's kind of hard with Boba, you're trying to go space, you don't always have the space units. The heat. Yeah, so we're on to the next round.
2 for an A-wing. 3 for the fleet lieutenant. Enjoy your 3.
Oh, we're going in.
And I'll ping them all.
So now I can attack your base for 3.
3
For a chopper. I will do 1 to the
General Dildana. I'll do the 4 in the base.
this one.
He's good. I'll trade. Let Dildana.
Go into your base.
I'll do
Thing as well.
I'll flip.
I will flip.
I think I'll take out the chopper.
Go into your base. And then I'll do
I'll surprise strike for 7. I'll do 3 to the base.
I'll do 2 to the base.
3 for Falcon.
Speed thing.
Oh, 3 to the base.
Yeah, I suppose. That's tricky with that.
All -4.
Oh yeah.
I'll ping.
I'll attack your base.
I'll swing in for 3. 3 at the base. I'll ping.
Like that?
I'll do the same.
Attack base for 3.
For a wing leader, I'll get Sabine 2. I will do
I'll click on the base.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base.
Sure. I'm gonna outcross.
Alright. Well then, just to go out with a bang, I'll heroic sacrifice.
Add some plays. Okay.
Good game.
How's it going? So I ended up losing my next round. I went up against Blonde Savine with the same base. Basically, he just had a constructed deck, and he basically was just really consistent, getting all the damage in. He was doing a lot of keeping the initiative. Game 2, I had the initiative, and I got greedy with the base damage with the Sabine ping, and basically he just had initiative for the rest of the round. So turn 1, I could have outer rimmed on the second game, and that could have gave me some extra exhaust on turn 4, because I ended up drawing Millennium Falcon for the resource 3 play. So then it wasn't as optimal. It could have been better, but yeah, it was hard to it was like learning which one, when to attack and stuff like that. So it was really fun. But yeah.
Bring out X-Wing. Attack your base for 2.
Which is attack?
And ping us both. And I have 4.
That way. I'm gonna keep the initiative.
I'll do a 4 takedown. I'll do a Fleet Lieutenant. When he's played, I can attack with another unit and it gains 2.
Base for 3.
I'll ping our bases.
Base for 2.
And I'll throw out a Benthic 2 cubes.
Initiative.
I will play Sabine and I'll attack your base for 4. Oh wow, that's really efficient. Right. So I can go like this.
After the, then I'll
We're going to deploy Shrewd.
I'm going to play General Dodonna.
Okay. I'll hit your base for 3.
I will attack your base
Hit your base for 2 since
for 3.
I'll just hit you for 2 for now.
Ready to summon
5.
comes in ready.
Nice.
And I will attack your base for 2, 3, 4, 5. And on attack, I deal 1. I'll attack your base for 3. Attack for 8.
I'm not heroic staff.
I'll do strike force and then I'll shoot it to the ground arena. Oh my goodness. This will to use my base on it.
1 on the
Play a wing leader. I'm going to ping us both for 1. I'll attack your base and I'll attack into your leg up. Attack your base for I'll attack your base for 2. And Falcon is for 3. Well, Sabine ping. And then I'll play Sabine. And then I'll attack your base.
Vanquish the guy that keeps giving the buffs to everybody.
Attack your base for 2, 4. Play General Dodonna.
Base for 3.
Yes, for 1, 2, 3. And then I'll pay 1 for 4.
Hit for base for 2.
Attack your base for 3.
Yes.
Game.
Sorry, I'm getting tired.
No, I've been playing since 9, so I'm tired too.
Alright, so I ended up 2-0ing the next game. It was a Lorcana player, so she didn't she made a fun deck. So I played against Trute Green, and it was a Trute. I wasn't really worried about what the color was. It wasn't an optimal. I mean, it was as optimized as it could be. She didn't get the restore that she was expecting to get. So then I was able to just get enough damage in. Had some nice plays. A lot of the stuff ended up working out. I drew really well, so I was able to actually get all my damage in that I needed. The 2 tubes was just a menace. I got so much damage off the 2 tubes in that last game. It was disgusting. So I was able to, take the win around turn 4 or 5 every single time. It was wonderful. All right.
6.
Just take initiative. And then I will ping myself, throw out a rogue operative. We'll play trigger. Ping Boba for this. I will take initiative. General Dodonna. That's this one. We'll go into your base for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I will take a few turns and place the beam, and I will attack your base for 1, 2, 3, and then on attack I do 1 to your base.
Now you've seen what I do. I will pay 2 to play outmaneuver. Hostage unit in that arenas.
Yep. Okay. Strike my 8 red city.
You get to choose a unit to destroy.
Throw one of these.
Ping your base for 2. You get to use Bib's action to pay for a 2 for outmaneuver.
Oh no!
We will outmaneuver in this arena again.
Yeah, that just happened. I get a wing leader.
That's to your red
That's my
3.
last guy, Leia. When played, I can either ready a resource or exhaust the
Entrenched. Red 3.
Yeah. Prize strike Zordana into your base.
So, 1 cost less, I have 7 resources. Here's 1. Tap all of them.
Okay.
Super laser blast.
I'll take initiative.
Not for
Or
I'm your father.
I'll throw out a benthic 2/2.
Dark side.
Are you tapped out?
I am tapped.
Ooh, I will take initiative.
Can I take initiative back from you? No. It'd be nice if I could.
So then I'll just attack for you. I'll take initiative. I will pay 1 for a 2/2. I'll pay another 1. Play a wing leader. The spec force soldier. Attack your base, and then I'll attack your base for 2, 4, 6.
So I'm going to perform his action. Free repair.
Yeah, I'll attack with benthic 2/2s.
Asteroid Sanctuary.
Your base for 2. I'll Sabine Benthic.
Okay. Take initiative.
Keep fighting. So then he's ready again, and I will attack your base for 6. Unit Sabine, leader action. Then I'll attack your base for 3 total.
First turn. Alright. Bib is going.
I will attack your base with 2 tubes. I'll play a C3PO. I'll attack your base for 3 total. I'll attack your base for 2 for a Rebel Pathfinder for Soldier.
Thank you for the education. I appreciate it.
I'll ping us both. Oh, you can do that. So I'm going to just run with it. And I'll lay it out. In the wind plate, I can undo a resource. 2/2. 3 for base. For 2. I'll pass. Alright. I'll use Graham for 2. Ready him. Yes, for 1.
And then
I'll attack your resource base.
Leaving the field space.
And I'll
Put 2 resources.
deal 1 to him.
And then I'll tap 1
And
for
deal
3
1
gold.
to
And then I'll pass.
this time, just throw I'll do this metal ceremony.
3 plus 5.
Lightsaber. Price strike in. Then they do base.
If you hit him for 5,
Go into your base. I'll attack your base. Shield base to shield him. I'll have to back your base for
2 for Asteroid Sanctuary.
I'll ping us both for 1, and I will play Sabine to keep fighting. Attack your base. Raid, attack for 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
Again, I think that's 5, 6. Yeah, this is fires, right? So that's 24, 28. Yep, that's game.
Yeah, it's hard to find.
Wow.
When I draw 2,
Yes.
I'll do 2 damage to ready him. Give him shield.
Okay.
good.
3
Let's do 2 twos.
And I'll play away, and I'll exhaust.
Alright. 3 power of the dark side.
Into base.
His rifle, he doesn't have his
I will ping base.
No.
I'll ping the metal ceremony.
just chopper.
Your big
Yeah, that's done. I'll hang bases. I'm not sure this.
what do you hit for?
Subtle, Sabine, and Teachers that attack your base for 4. Okay. I'll attack your base. Blue 3 of base. 4, 3. Is that 12?
That was too late. Should have been.
So you can bring right back out.
Sorry. Yeah.
You can kill me.
Chopper in the base. For 1, 2, 3, 4.
Make sure what you get.
And then just
Attack your base. That's 4. That damage, huh?
I got one.
Minus 4. I'll take it. Play mine. I'll attack base. Play it mine.
Vanquish and make an ultimate.
Force throw. You discard a card from your hand. Force units. I'm going to deal the damage to
One thing's
the
I wish I had a little bit
How much damage?
whatever it costs.
green and blue.
Yeah.
Leave it
3 damage in. One damage to roll the hand.
you return it to the resource.
Okay, so
And then you do 3 damage.
Take the top right off your deck or something.
and a fleet lieutenant damage for like
I can't
That'd
imagine.
be interesting.
So I ended up winning my last game. It ended up being 2-0. It was against Grand Inquisitor Green, I think. Or no, it's blue, because I was hoping to see a Childson. I still haven't seen a Childson since Guy played. So unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to crush one of those. But ended up going 2-0, so now I 2-0'd him. So now I was able to hopefully, like, I'll get 3 packs, and hopefully we can get into the top cut and get a window. That'd be great. But yeah, this ended up. So like game 1, I ended up getting a lot of the smaller units. 2 was putting in some work. I ended up saving him for a little bit there. At the second round, I just used him as bait, and then I was able to keep my chopper in play. I used a medal ceremony to keep him big, and then he just stayed the whole game, discarded a bunch of cards, and it ended up working out for me. So here we are. Let's see what we get in the next episode. Thank you for joining me on this challenging journey. If you like this video, watch out some of our other series videos, because apparently not all you guys have seen all the series, especially episode 1. I know it's a long one. Check out the other ones so that you can catch up, know the whole story. It's gonna get even more difficult, believe it or not. Another thing to check out is our Patreon. So we have a bunch of new free members: Carlos, Death Weasel, Math, Lewis, Will, Catalan, Alexander, and Adelaide. Thank you so much for joining our free section of Patreon. There's some really cool things that we are doing with the tiers. Again, check out in the description the link to get into the email list for the Dolce Vita live jazz music. Subscribe for the vibes.